everyone. My name is Robert Nance, and I am a first-year DO student here at UNT Health Science Center. My goodness, so coming to UNT Health Science Center, I first met them during our orientation at an org fair, and I was selected to be one of their first-year representatives, and that has been an incredible experience that's added so much to my first-year experience that I did not expect. One of the biggest things that has been inspirational to me is seeing how they go out into the community and really foster connections between the Health Science Center and our local community here in Fort Worth, just to get students outside of the classroom and work on interprofessional skills with our local communities such as the Joan Catt Center. Honestly, it's a real privilege because here as a student at the UNT Health Science Center, we're not just doing biomedical sciences. We do things such as clinical communication. We do interprofessional experiences, and we don't get to have as many experiences with those inside of this academic institution, right? So this allows me to take those skills and take them out into the community and apply them with people out there in the real world. And it's great because with those experiences, I can bring those back and I can share those experiences with my classmates, and we can use that to improve on what we're learning both inside and outside of UNT Health Science Center. Yes, we're definitely learning conflict resolution skills, and I would say that comes both in our collaborations with our colleagues, but also with the patients who we're going to be working with, because there are going to be differing opinions, and patients are not always going to agree with what we may recommend for them, but that's okay, because as long as we're giving them all of the resources that we can offer, but we're also respecting the backgrounds that they come from, we've done our job and our due diligence, and we're making sure that they're getting the best care possible. And I think an example that I like to share with people about this is when you have patients from different backgrounds. An example I really like to share is I had a patient once when I was shadowing before I started medical school. And this patient, she comes from a Muslim background. And she was there because she was experiencing just a lot of stress. And with that stress, it was manifesting physically as hallucinations. And this was something that she was not comfortable with talking about with just anyone. She wanted to have a psychologist that was from her background because those discussions are going to have differently. And the physician who I was shadowing made the effort to connect her with a psychologist from her background to make sure that she would be comfortable with that.
I love that. So how are you?
I think one of the ways is through student organizations, because we have so many organizations in addition to Cross-Cultural Alliance that cover different ethnic backgrounds in the student body, and with that we're able to learn about our classmates and learn about their perspectives. And I think that's the beauty of having all the students here that we do, because through those interactions in our classes in IPE and ClinCom, we can see the colleagues who we're going to be working with, and we can already get those experiences here as students and have those conversations to help prepare us for those conversations when we're physicians. Come in with an open mind. Come in with an open mind and be willing to learn about those different perspectives, and even more so, have the courage to go out into the community and apply that. It's okay if you don't know everything about everyone here, and I think that's kind of the point of having something like the Cross-Cultural Alliance, is that we aren't going to know everything about everyone, and as physicians we're not going to know everything about everyone, but what we can do as students is we can build those skills, the skills that we need to go out there, learn about those backgrounds, and be willing to have those conversations. I would say that my favorite thing about HSC and Be Well is the emphasis on student health. The emphasis on learning to take care of yourself, on being kind to yourself. Medical school can be really rough, as many of us know, and I really appreciate UNT Health Science Center and Be Well's efforts just to go out there and create an environment where students can be vulnerable with themselves, where students can be vulnerable with others, where students can really take the time to process emotions and engage in activities that help us to better understand how we are going through this experience.